Understanding Finance Inc.'s customers' holistic experience with your company across numerous product lines and digital properties allows you to innovate toward both a data-driven competitive advantage and a more compelling user experience. This translates to increased satisfaction and engagement across your customers. We want to show you how this might actually look. Imagine you've analyzed your customer base and realized that customers who open a savings and checking account within the first month of joining Finance Inc. have a lifetime value over 2 times the average customer, an insight that could easily be generated in Mixpanel. You want to better understand this experience through the eyes of a single customer, Blake, who has recently become a customer. You take a look at how you can increase his lifetime value while delivering an uncompromised customer experience. Blake is busy, so rather than going in-store to request a cashier's check, he logs onto your website and completes the necessary fields. Upon adding him to your database, Mixpanel will immediately update with his information to ensure that we never lose a touchpoint. Blake submitted his request with a pickup near his work. Finance Inc. has his check ready for him and called to let him know he could come and pick it up. In under 5 minutes, Blake was in and out of the store. With Mixpanel, you can send highly targeted and behaviorally driven communications to your customers, which means that you are delivering the right content at the right time. Given that Blake is a new customer, you'll want to understand his user experience quite quickly. Great news! Blake had a successful experience, and based on his response, he will be automatically moved into the promoters cohort, an important progression in Finance Inc.'s strategy to turn customer evangelization into a key competitive advantage. Mixpanel's cohorts allow you to easily create customer segments based on their shared behaviors and characteristics. These cohorts can be general, like new customers, users with low balance funds, digital users, credit card users, or very specific. Here, we see a cohort with engaged customers who have made 2 deposits in the last week, redeemed their credit card reward points in the 2 weeks, and have transferred money from their checking into savings account in the last month. Blake logs into his My Finance app after browsing credit card plans online. With Mixpanel, you can optimize the path to adding additional plans by understanding where drop-offs occur and why. After noticing Blake continues to view a variety of credit card plans but doesn't complete the transaction, you can incentivize him to move through the funnel. As Finance Inc. continues to innovate, your customers are engaging across multiple platforms, and it's important you can not only track this engagement, but that you can communicate with them in multiple ways to ensure the effectiveness of these campaigns. Here, Mixpanel is automatically delivering a push notification. Because it confirms that he, 1. has recently logged into his app, 2. has viewed multiple credit card plans, 3. has requested additional information. Because you were able to reach him instantaneously with a special offer, Blake upgraded his account to include a credit card plan. Had there been a 1-day or 1-week delay, Blake may have abandoned the credit card or gone to a competitor. Finance Inc. has managed to deliver both a compelling customer experience while maintaining a key edge over slower-moving competitors. Blake successfully signed up for a credit card, but there are still millions of potential unconverted opportunities. From here, you'll turn to Mixpanel to understand this drop-off so that you can create more Blakes. Mixpanel's Flows report shows you exactly the steps that customers are taking after receiving the push notification that Blake did, and we can see exactly where in the product you are losing them. While Blake has had delightful user experiences across in-branch, web, and app engagement, your analysts have been hard at work looking for ways to add even more proactive value to your customers. Upon realizing that customers who have auto bill pay set up are more likely to be retained, you've launched a new initiative to drive adoption. You use Mixpanel to understand which actions are most highly correlated with setting up auto bill pay and find in Signal that customers who use mobile are most likely to use bill pay. You identify this as a great opportunity to reach out to customers on your mobile app to drive more engagement for scheduling their bills to be paid. You are eager to test this hunch, but your query of customers who have the mobile app returns a much higher number than you were expecting. You're not sure that the timing is right for all of them to receive this offer message quite yet, so you run a predict report to identify which users are most likely to redeem. Between the correlation that you've identified and the A predict group, you've now created a very targeted audience for this latest test. Engaging these customers with campaigns means nothing if we can't understand the effects of this engagement. You'll then want to understand the conversion rate of this across multiple different segments. Rather than spending your time querying against different customer attributes, you create an on-demand analysis report which can break this funnel down by overperforming and underperforming population groups. We also want to create a cohort of those customers who did not convert so that we can find another way to retarget them at a later date. Back to Blake. Blake keeps getting fraud alerts on his purchases. He wants to understand why this happens, so he visits the support section of the app multiple times in a week to see if others are experiencing this problem. He starts conversations in there, but gets busy and exits out of the app without asking his question. By seeing Blake had visited support 3 times and always drops off the app, the Finance Inc. team was able to surprise and delight him by proactively reaching out to help resolve the issue. Seeing everything through the eyes of Blake is one way to understand how we can improve the overall customer experience, but in reality, meaningful insights come at scale. While the individual user serves as the backbone of our data model, it is the ability to aggregate all of these unique individual customer experiences, which can then be easily categorized and summarized, that allows industry leaders to move quickly and with confidence. Our dashboard can show all of your most important metrics without draining analyst resources. These dashboards can be emailed at custom intervals and are available on our mobile app. You'll also have the ability to create custom alerts so that necessary parties are alerted immediately if your most important metrics are spiking or dropping precipitously. This way, you'll never miss a change in an important metric. Whether it's unifying customer data, providing the ability to access real-time insights at scale, driving deeper understanding of acquisition channels and program performance, more rigorous customer targeting, or leveraging machine learning to save substantial analyst hours, Mixpanel drives value for finance companies by powering more rapid innovation and a more personalized, customer-centric digital experience. Thank you for your time, and we're looking forward to furthering our understanding of your strategic objectives so that we can partner effectively.